Welcome to Beat the Market. My name is Antonio, content creator for Beat the Market, and today we're going to do a quick technical analysis on Bitcoin. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so a few days ago on my private Facebook group page for Beat the Market, I shared some charts, a chart with my members, comparing it to the Wyckoff accumulation. It was the chart that I shared. This was a day ago, or a little more than a day ago. This was a 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, and I believe that it was entering the phase C of the Wyckoff accumulation event. This was schematic number 1. I believe this is where we were with Bitcoin. If you look at the other picture, it was very similar, very similar. So I was like, okay, we're going to head into phase C, which I was expecting a big drop. So we go back to the picture, expecting a big drop for spring, to test the spring so we can enter the next new bull trend, right? And I was expecting it to drop down to around 27K, combining that theory with the Elliott wave on how Elliott wave is supposed to drop down to 61.8 retracement. However, Elliott wave, the price action has been showing a lot of support at the 50% retracement. And right now, Bitcoin is moving up a little bit since then. So as I did a little more digging into the Wyckoff method, and it looks more like Bitcoin could be moving more like schematic number 2, because what we was looking at was schematic number 1, and schematic number 1 entering phase C should be a drop in Bitcoin. However, Bitcoin is, as you can see, moving up. So this movement actually matches more with schematic number 2. As you can see, in schematic number 2, as Bitcoin, as the price action would enter phase C, is actually moving up, and then a small drop. So not as deep of a drop as schematic number 1 would say in phase C. In phase C of schematic number 2, the drop is a little less. So around the same level as ST. So obviously, I try to make it look, I use a 2-hour chart for Bitcoin, try to make it look like schematic number 2 to see if it matches. As you can see, it does, right? Very identical. Very identical. This was phase A, SC, ST. Very identical. So I believe we are entering phase C, but look how it moves up. Instead of dropping down like schematic number 1, it's moving up into it. Look like it's building strength. Could get rejected around. There is kind of a downtrend here. It could get rejected around 39K, 40K, around there. Okay, look like it's building strength, and if it follows the Wyckoff accumulations schematic number 2, there's going to be a drop, and it won't be as deep as number 1 said, but this could be a drop, and it's possibly dropped down to around 35K. It matches around here. We do have some support there. So a little test there, test there, test here, test here. So we do have support around 35K. So if it follows this, it continues to follow this, it could be a drop to 35K, where it could bounce, low double bottom, and this is where the bull trend would begin into phase D. So it'll move up a little bit, drop a little bit as it enters phase D, and continue to keep going. So, guys, price action, it's moving, similar to what the Wyckoff method is saying. And it could be schematic number 2. Alright, I hope this helped. Good luck out there. See you next time.